Hello. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic, AI agents. What are AI agents and why are they important for you to know or for your business? Okay, well, AI agents are basically systems or programs that are capable of performing tasks autonomously on behalf of a user or on behalf of a system. Okay, so they are systems that have learned or that have been trained to actually perform tasks independently on behalf of what, the user, or on behalf of another system. Okay, there are several examples of AI agents nowadays, so let me give you some examples. In fact, the most popular example now is the OpenAI operator agent that they launched, I think 1 week ago. Okay, OpenAI launched this new system that can actually do a lot of tasks on your behalf. So that's a typical example of an AI agent. So take a look at this. If you go to OpenAI and you have access to their premium or OpenAI Plus subscription, you will have this operator as part of your GPT or your chat GPT features, and you can go there and say, hey, I would like you to reserve a table for me for 5 people in the city of Atlanta. The name of the restaurant that I want you to reserve for me is called, maybe Texas Roadhouse, and just go do this for me. And the system will go, and do all of these reservations for you and then book it for you. That's an AI agent at work. Okay, so they actually act on your behalf. They actually do tasks on your behalf. Okay. Another example is Amazon's Alexa or even Google, Apple Siri. These are actually AI agents because you can say, hey, Alexa, can you remind me at 12 o'clock to actually take my medicine? And when it is 12 o'clock, Alexa will remind you. Okay, so that's an AI agent. So they actually perform tasks on your behalf. Now, I'd like to clarify one major thing. How are AI agents different from AI models or machine learning models? Because many people actually are not interpreting agents exactly how it is. And many people have different meanings of what they mean by AI agents. So from my perspective, AI agents actually are built to interact with the environment, analyze the environment, get information from the environment, take actions on the behalf of the user, whereas AI models actually just analyze data, process data, generate insights or predict insights. Okay, so that's the difference. Again, the key difference here is that the AI agents are more operational. They can actually act on your behalf. They can go into the system, take certain actions on your behalf, whereas the models are algorithms that are actually built to predict something, to process data, automate something, predict something. Okay, of course, AI agents are powered by AI models or by machine learning models. But what differentiates the AI agent from the AI model or machine learning algorithm is the fact that they can interact with the environment and take actions. Okay, so let me tell you some of the things that are very unique about AI agents. Number one, they interact with the environment that they are in. They can collect information from the environment, they can process the information, they can act. Okay, that's number one. Number two, they learn. Okay, so AI agents actually, they can learn from their experience. They can learn by performing a task. They can actually learn by just listening to their environment. So that's the number two. Okay, first I mentioned the interaction, second the learning, and then also decision making. So AI agents can actually make decisions, right? So if they sense the environment that something is going to happen, they can actually make actual decisions on your behalf. And the tasks that AI agents handle are more complex. Most machine learning models are trained to perform a specific task, but AI agents actually do multiple things. They can be trained to handle the multitask or multi-step workflows. Okay, so those are some of the differences between AI agents and AI model or machine learning models. So clearly, AI systems and also AI agents are not new. Okay, companies like Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Google, they have been developing AI systems for a while now. They have been actually developing AI agents also for a while now. Okay, but what is causing the popularities these days is the combination of AI agents and large language models. Okay, when you put these two together, oh man, their capabilities become very, 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 very big. Okay, and that is why it's actually generating a lot of buzz these days. Okay, so AI agents are not anything very new. I mean, I can give several examples. You can have an AI agent that is like a marketing agent that can look into the environment, analyze data, basically put together a list of potential customers, send communications to them all autonomously. Okay, that's an AI agent. So let me give you 5 characteristics of AI agents. Number 1, they can perform functions autonomously, okay, without human intervene or human don't intervene. So they can actually perform tasks with or without human intervention. That's number 1. Number 2 is that they have memory. Okay, they can keep things in mind. They can actually remember or basically memorize different states or different preferences and be able to personalize their output or their actions based on user preferences. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, they can actually perceive and process information from the environment. So they can actually listen to what is going on or collect data from what is going on and actually act from the environment that they are exposed to. Okay, and then number 4, they can use tools like the internet or even like API or just like debugging code and things like that. They can actually use what? Tools. And then finally, they can collaborate with other agents, okay, other AI agents or other humans. Okay, so those are some of the major characteristics of what? AI agents. So let's discuss the types of AI agents that are out there. And again, we don't like to go theoretical in this channel, and so we'll keep it at a very high level. Okay, the first type of AI agent is what is called simple reflex agents. Okay, these are agents that are very simple and they are based on kind of if-else conditions or if-else rules. If this is happening, then do this, right? So you give this instruction to the agent and the agent is able to execute it on your behalf. And a very simple example for that is a thermostat. Okay, so the thermostat senses the room temperature and say, okay, if the temperature is around this, then be on. If it is below this, then be off. Or if it's at this time, if you sense this, turn it this way, or if you sense that, turn it that way. So that kind of agent is what is called the simple reflex agent. Okay, the second type of AI agent is what is called model-based reflex agent. So these agents actually have some states or some internal states that can allow them to handle their environment in a partially observable way. For example, certain parts of self-driving cars are actually model-based reflex agents. Okay, now the third type of AI agent is what is called the goal-based agent. So this agent actually makes some decisions based on a specific goal. Okay, based on a specific reward system or a particular thing that is actually set or that they are trained to do. Okay, a very good example for that is the chess playing AI. You remember the AlphaGo that actually beat an expert chess player? Exactly. That's an example of a goal-based agent. Then we have utility-based agents. Now, utility-based agents are actually more powerful in situations where there are multiple solutions to the task that is to be performed. Okay, and these utility-based agents are able to look at the possible options and apply some functions or maximize their overall utility or satisfaction. And a good example of that is like the recommendation system. Okay, so those are called utility-based agents. And then finally, we have the learning agents that are continuously learning to improve based on their experience, based on the environment they are exposed to. An example of that is like all the chat assistants, if they have more knowledge, they continue to learn, they improve, the more information you expose to them. So these are all types of what AI agents, and I'm sure there are other types, but these are the popular major types of AI agents. Okay, and so what should we do? Okay, well, we have AI agents, everybody is making noise about it. What should we do? Well, AI agents can make your life easy. AI agents can transform your business. So I will tell you a few ways that AI agents can help you and your business, and a few ways that you can start thinking about AI agent and how to apply it for yourself. And again, here in this channel, we are focused on what? Driving business decisions with data. And of course, AI agents, their foundation is really what? Data. So what are some of the ways you can make AI agents work for you? Or how can AI agent make your professional life or your personal life better? Okay, now of course you don't have to try to force everything into AI agent, but look, AI is like electricity. Okay, Andrew Inge popularly says this all the time. It's up to us to actually think about our various problems and see whether or not AI agents can actually play certain roles. Right? Okay, and of course, it's not every person that will be able to think about that. So you can engage consultants, you can engage AI experts, so you can learn more about this and see how AI agents can actually help your business. Basically, anything that is very repetitive, that is kind of like rule-based, of course we all know all of those can be handled by AI. But now, even beyond that, okay, you can have agents that are taking so many different actions. Okay, so you can actually want to build a tool. If you are a data engineer, a machine learning engineer, a data scientist, and you have a team and you have a use case in your company, you may try to see if you can use some of these open source AI agent models to actually train your system for your specific goal. But of course, there's a whole lot of thinking that you must go through in terms of like, what am I trying to solve for? Do I have the data for that? Can I actually build that? A whole lot of machine learning life cycle process that you have to go through. Or you can simply just buy a tool. Now there's so many AI tools out there that, based on your business, if you just consult a little bit or do a little bit of research, which also an AI agent can do for you, you'll be able to see the use case. Okay, so AI agents can be used for many different things. So I can be very specific for your use case. Okay, an example of some of the common business use cases includes customer service agents. So of course, every business has customers, and these customers often will have questions and concerns. You can have an AI agent that is trained to actually work with those customers, resolve their issues. Even this AI agent can actually even get into the customers' computers and try to solve problems for them. So customer service agents are one of the big areas where AI agents can actually make a big impact. You can even have marketing agents. So you can have a system that can look at your historical data, your prospect data, create the list of people who are very likely to take certain actions and send some communication to them. All of those autonomously. You can have AI systems do that. Okay, you can have AI systems that are actually dictating fraud and actually stopping fraud. So not only predicting fraud, but taking actions autonomously to stop these fraud processes. Okay, if you are in agriculture, you can have AI agents that are doing so many different things, whether they are just detecting diseases and recommending basically treatments to them, and even applying the treatment to them. You can train multi agent that some are making predictions, some are taking pictures, some are analyzing the pictures, some are actually taking actions to even provide treatment to your plants. So many different use cases. Look, this is massive. This is very massive. Think about AI agent just like the way we have mobile apps. Okay, now if you want to do anything, you just go to an app store and then you download it, or you go to Google Store. Is it Google Store? If you use Google phone or Android, you just go there and get your app. The same way AI agent may exist for different things, and based on what you want, you just go pull that agent and basically configure that agent and let that agent work for you. It's going to be massive. Okay, what about your personal life? Look, AI can help your personal life. It can help you simplify your life. Look, my wife sometimes always go to Alexa and say, hey Alexa, remind me at 8 p.m. on Tuesdays to take out the trash. Okay, that's for planning, right? You can also ask AI agents to help you do travel plans, book restaurants for you, write things for you. You can have AI agents be really your research assistant. Maybe you want to understand what is happening about a particular topic. So for example, maybe you want to understand what happens when children do not take vaccine. Okay, now AI agent can go into the internet and look for all sorts of articles, summarize them for you. So you can have your own research assistant that is an AI agent. So AI agents can do several things for you. And I just hope that you take your time, learn more about this, and get the best out of it. I will bring more on this later. Bye-bye.